When did all this come to light? When did people start understanding the negative consequences of plastics in your food?
Well, they came to understand it first in animals, because that's the way science works. You know, first you do animal studies and then you try to replicate them in humans, right? And so in around 2000, they did some experiments where they fed a rat food contaminated with phthalates. And then they looked to see how the offspring developed, right? And what they saw was that the males were born different than the females and different from unexposed males. Do you want me to tell you how different? Yeah?
Yes, please.
So this will really interest you, I think. What happened is, so let's go back.
Okay.
So before the phthalates, early in pregnancy, the genitals are just a single ridge. Same in males and females, undifferentiated, okay? And then at a certain time, and in mice and rats, it's 15 to 18 days of gestation, the testicles start making testosterone. And then that gives the signal to produce the male typical genitals. So if they don't have the testosterone, there will be ovaries, and if there is testosterone, there'll be testicles, and so on and so forth, right? And that migration requires testosterone at exactly the right time and the right amount. It's very delicately programmed, okay? So if that happens, if everything goes well, then the penis will develop, it'll have a certain size, and then there's something which is very key to my research, which is something you might know by the name of the taint.
Mm-hmm.
That taint, or we call it anogenital distance.
Yeah, it's not really a technical term, is it?
But anogenital distance is.
Yes, but taint, it's hilarious listening to a PhD say
right.
taint.
Well, I'm saying that because I'm talking to a lot of people who might not know.
The area known as the okay.
Yes. Known on the street as the taint.
Yes, the
right?
streets.
And, or the gooch or the grundle.
The gooch.
I've never known as the gooch.
You know about the gooch?
Yeah, I just saw someone the other day didn't know what a taint was, and they're like, "Oh, you mean the gooch?"
I've never heard the gooch.
Yeah.
I thought the gooch was like a baseball player.
Nah, well, it could be that also, but
isn't there a guy named
maybe
the
he's
gooch?
named after.
Sorry.
And also ABC. Have you heard ABC?
ABC? No, I have not heard that. How's that one go?
Ass ball connector.
Oh, the ass ball connector. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
What about for a woman?
Yes, you can measure. Yeah, it's
but
not
you can't call it an ABC.
It's not called the ABC for women. Okay.
Sorry.
So here you got this distance, and it's been measured in animals for like 100 years. And what they used it for was first to just sex the animal. So the litter is born. There's a lot of little pups. They want to separate the males and the females because they're going to do different things with them. And they just hold them up by the tail and they look. And the reason you can do this is because in the male, it's much longer. It's 50 to 100% longer. Now this is, stop and think about this. There's nothing else in the body that's that different between males and females in terms of size. Organs, yes, but size, no. You know, our heights don't differ by 50 to 100%.
Right.
Our weights, nothing. This is it. This is the mark.
Is that in all animals?
It's almost all mammals.
Really?
The hyena's a little different. We could talk about that.
Yeah, I know about those.
You know about those, yeah?
I have a whole bit about them.
Yeah. So, you know, the females are masculinized, so they have a longer AGD, right? But for most mammals, it's this way, okay, including humans. So here's this little pup that's born, and if he's unexposed, he'll have a good, standard penile size and AGD, and he won't have any malformations of his penis and so on. He'll be normal. But if his mother was exposed to phthalates, everything can go south. And what happens is the penis is smaller, and the AGD is smaller, and the scrotum is smaller, and the testes are maybe not descended. In other words, it didn't finish the process. It was arrested, if you will. So we say that pup is incompletely masculinized.